oh, this is shit, this is absolutely disgusting, what were you thinking, you know, you have a terrible voice, this picture is just horrible, you're not funny, you're not that, you're not interesting, you're boring.
Everybody thinks the same, there is no one like me. So we wake up every day and that's what we believe. So them naive.
You guys have no idea what I've been through to make this thing work. It's completely dark now because I've been trying to set up on the beach for like half an hour. I'm not kidding, I don't know what happened, but I really hope you can hear me because I really wanted to do this video on the beach, but I couldn't because it was way too windy. So I just I kind of found a spot that is better. But anyway, hi you guys, it's been a while since I vlogged, so I want to do like a short 10-minute video kind of thing because something has been bothering me for a while now, and I thought that I'm the only one feeling that, but apparently I'm not. I'm far from being the only one. So the reason you're here and the reason you click this video is because I wrote that maybe you should quit, maybe I should quit, maybe we're not good enough. And I think it's something, if you're a creator, whether it's a musician, actor, comedian, photographer, artist of any kind, it's a really, really rough journey. And I feel that because I am a musician, but I also am a photographer, so I feel that both ways, you know. And I think for the last few days I've heard it more than ever, but I heard so many people saying that they don't think they're good enough because their art is not getting the exposure and the feedback they wanted to get, they wish they could get. And wow, this hair is everywhere because of the wind, excuse me. What I'm trying to say is that as creators we feed off of feedback of what people think of our art, and it makes total sense because when you, let's think about something else, when you have a business, you open a business, you need clients in order to make this business work, in order to maintain this business and call it a business. With art it's a bit different because we don't sell anything precisely, we give, we show, we share. And it's even harder for us because it comes from our heart, it comes from something we truly believe in. Whether we take a photo and it's so emotional for us, so we expect that for other people that will be as emotional as it's for us. And music, we write from our hearts, and when we draw a painting, we write something that we draw something that we imagine, and then no feedback, nobody cares. And after a while, after you release and there is no feedback, it starts hurting. You start thinking, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe this is not good enough, maybe I should try something else, maybe I should try that and that and that. And don't let me start on social media, because social media is the power of all of that. And because of social media and because of the amount of likes and comments and shares, we think that we're not good enough because the algorithm plays around, and because we're not playing by the rules of Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, and we're not posting once a day in a certain hour, and that's it. That's the worst thing, you know. And then algorithm pushes you back and you put your things out there, and then there is no response because people literally didn't see that. So there is no response, no one knows. So you start thinking, you start questioning yourself and thinking you're not good enough. And then the cherry on top of all of that, then you get a bad comment. Then somebody tells you that's not good. I don't vibe with that. That's like, I think it's shit. And then you meet haters, you know, and haters comment on everything because they're haters, they must, you know. And then you hear that and it's like, oh, this is shit, this is absolutely disgusting, what were you thinking, you know, you have a terrible voice, this picture is just horrible, you're not funny, you're not that, you're not interesting, you're boring. And these haters come there and take the last drop of what you had and just like and kill ya. And it's hard, you guys. But the reason I'm making this video is because I had my share of haters, and I had those comments, and I had people telling me stuff that I don't want to hear, and it hurts. It hurts. Nobody can tell you otherwise, because it just hurts no matter what. When you hear bad stuff about you, about your art, about whatever, it hurts. But there is an important point to remember, you guys, and this is the point of this whole video. It's just an opinion, and we need to remember that. No matter who are you, if you're a musician, a photographer, actor, comedian, whatever you do, people have different opinions, and that's fine. Some people think that I'm full of shit. Others think that I'm very, very talented. Some people love this song. Others just hate it. And that's fine, because we all have our opinions. But the fact that I don't like a certain artist doesn't make this artist shit. I know that there are certain standards to photography, to music, to any sort of art. And I'm not talking about these standards right now, because we all start somewhere and we all are getting better and better and better with time, with practice, with experience. That's also fine. But somehow we become our worst enemy. And sometimes I fall in this too, because sometimes I get a bad comment under my video and I start thinking, oh wow, maybe this is bad, let me watch it again, let me listen to the lyrics again, maybe I say something that doesn't make sense. And then I catch myself on this thought and I'm thinking, Vika, you wrote these lyrics, you know what they're about, you release them, you record them, you know these lyrics, you like these lyrics. That's fine. So this person didn't like these lyrics, this person thinks you're that, and this person thinks you're that, but it's their opinion. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything about you, because if I have a bad day and I come to you and I'm telling you, oh, shut the fuck up, you and your fucking music, you're gonna think, what's the problem with my music? There's no problem. The problem is with my mood, with my life experience, with my day, with something that happened to me. It has nothing to do with you. And we need to remember that. And the part of the reason that I'm shooting this video is because honestly I want to remind that myself, because I often forget and I often start doubting myself, because it's my heart out there, you know, it's my music, it's what I think, it's what I believe. And then when I hear something bad and when there is no feedback or nobody pays attention, I start doubting myself and I start thinking that maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm the problem. But honestly, you guys, it's just an opinion. And if you got some bad comments, or maybe people are not, let me split it into two parts. If you got a bad comment, that's perfect. Honestly, haters are really, really good. First of all, they bump your algorithm up because they're commenting and they're disliking or whatever they're doing. The algorithm is still considered as a reaction, engagement, so that's fine. So these haters are actually doing you a favor. And second of all, I forgot my second of all. What was that? Wait a second, let me go back to this. Second of all, sometimes when you don't get the response that you need and you can't get to your audience, it's just because you didn't get to them yet. It's because you're not in your niche, in your audience, and that's fine. Because if you go and you see the billboards, you still have commercials of Coca-Cola and poster of Nicki Minaj out there, and commercials for stuff that we buy daily, like, you know, creams and perfumes and stuff like that from big companies. If they need this promotion, this marketing, this commercial, we need that too, you know. And often as artists we forget and we think, oh, but we need organic growth, organic promotion, organic that and that. Of course it should be organic. Your marketing should be organic. You need to reach for real audience, but you do need to put money into promoting that. And it's something that I was struggling for years with, because I was sure that nobody cares about my things. But then when I started pushing my things to the right audience, I started getting response. I started getting messages about how talented I am and that we need to collaborate, and some projects that we need to do together, and how I inspire people. And I'm sorry for the 20 seconds of bragging, but it's because I reached the right audience. I was concentrating on the wrong audience in the beginning, and I wasn't promoting that much, and I wasn't getting the feedback that I needed, and it sucked, honestly. But that's why I'm doing this video, just to tell you guys. I was talking for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna stop really soon. I just want to tell you guys, if you didn't find your audience, just think about other groups where you can market your work better, because there is audience to everyone. And if you're creating this art, if you're watching this video, you're making art, you're doing something, you're trying to get to people. Just find the right people and say thank you to these haters, because they're doing a great job. And if you do have haters, it means that you're out of the circle of friends and family, and you have people that reached you not because they like you, but because the algorithm pushed you to them. And that's a good thing, so you should continue doing that, because haters are talking too. So now if I'm gonna tell you, I watched this horrible video, and this happened and this happened, and I didn't enjoy it at all, it was horrible, and this happened, you know about this video, you might go and watch it. I am promoting this horrible video to you, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just saying, haters are okay, and you are doing great. We are doing great. You are good enough. We are good enough. We should stop sabotaging ourselves, because we are our worst enemy sometimes. I really hope this video helps you to kind of put things in perspective, and I really hope that the wind didn't like fuck up everything and you can actually hear me. And I'm in a complete dark right now, so I'm just gonna go back home because this is not safe.